Hi guys, and welcome to your Divine Masculine Tarot Love Readings here. We're going to take a look at and see how's your Divine Masculine doing here. As always guys, these messages here, are general, so please just keep that in mind. If you're after a personalized tarot reading with myself, feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address below the video here. So we'll give the cards a shuffle here. I'll also be using the Angel Answers Oracle cards. So how's your Divine Masculine doing? Going on with them. Okay, I can see they're in their head a lot, your Divine Masculine. They're not necessarily communicating here, or if you guys are communicating, I don't feel like they're telling you how they, what's really going on with them or how they truly feel. There's some sort of, trying to get that in frame. There's some sort of storm I'm seeing surrounding your Divine Masculine here. So maybe the two of you are currently in, your Divine Masculine is in a current hermit mode type of situation, in a current hermit mode energy. The two of you may be going through some sort of tower moment here, or it could be that the tower moment is actually with your Divine Masculine's energy. Okay, there is something here that feels very tumultuous. It feels very shaky. It feels uncomfortable. It feels like they're caught up in a tornado, or they're just swept up here in a storm of emotions here. There's a lot that's going on around your Divine Masculine's energy, whether internal or whether external. It's causing a kind of frantic kind of energy within them. They're not communicating though. Maybe they're a little too proud, or they don't want you to know what's really going on. So here's the thing. I feel like there could be, it could be personal situation. It could be a storm, of a personal endeavor of some sort. It could be that there may be things that are happening within their career. It could be things that are happening internally. Maybe your Divine Masculine feels as though, they are not where they want to be in life. Or things aren't just happening, things aren't happening for them here. There's some sort of storm. This storm could mirror that the two of you have gone through a separation, you've gone through a breakup, or you're currently going through a very tumultuous situation. Here's the thing about the Tower card is that, lightning strikes and it hits the tower. Whatever foundations here aren't strong or sturdy enough, they are going to crumble. So if your connection here crumbles from the weight of this tower moment, it's very likely that this was not meant to withstand the storm. Okay. How they're doing, they're not doing so well. They're either not doing well without you, or they're just not coping well with whatever's going on. This shall pass though. This frantic kind of energy, this unsettled kind of energy, this lack of peace, lack of clarity, this fog, this haziness will lift around your Divine Masculine and around their energy here, around your connection here. If the two of you are currently not communicating and you're wondering whether or not the two of you will communicate in the future, the answer is yes. I do feel like there is going to be communication. However, it's important for you to know that your DM will only reach out to you when they're ready to talk, okay? And when their energy is a little bit more settled, is a little bit more rested. Because right now it's a very restless, it's a very like wound up kind of energy. And here's the thing, I feel like they're not sharing, they're not offloading to anyone, they're keeping it to themselves. And this is not good, because if they were to share this load with someone, potentially it would make this load that they're carrying a little bit easier to deal with, a little bit lighter to carry here. However, the fact that they're keeping it to themselves, I feel like maybe it's just how they are. It's their coping mechanism. They shut down. They don't like to talk about it. They don't like to, or maybe they just pretend that if they don't, if they ignore the problem, it will eventually go away. It's this sort of shutdown or coping mechanism here that it's not, they think it works for them, but it's not really working. Okay, so they will come out of hermit mode if the two of you aren't communicating, or if you've noticed that they've pulled away and there's this withdrawn kind of energy. Again, it's just this, it's how they cope. It's this coping mechanism I'm seeing with their energy. It's just that they tend to shut down. Okay, they don't want to talk about it. They tend to sort of shut down here. They don't want to communicate. They feel like, yeah, talking about it will potentially worsen the situation. It won't. In fact, if anything, it might help improve things. But I can see that with their energy here, they're sort of pulled away here. They're very withdrawn. They're frustrated with a lot of things in their life. There's a lack of peace with their energy. They're not happy where they are. There's a sense of unhappiness with your Divine Masculine's energy. They're not happy where they are in life right now. They're not happy with the results that they're yielding. They're not happy how things have gone so far here. They feel tired here. They feel as though they've been fighting a losing battle here. They're tired. They're driven to the point of exhaustion. The energy feels very imbalanced here. I feel like their emotions are all over the place. I don't feel like this Divine Masculine is able to identify with the one emotions. I just feel like they're sort of all over the place. They're very frazzled here. They're waiting for something and it's not happened. They're waiting for something and it just hasn't happened for them yet. And they feel as though they're unlucky, or they feel as though it's never going to happen for them. There's this very, they feel let down. Either they feel let down by their past mistakes here, or they feel let down by someone emotionally, maybe even let down by you here. The very thing that they're waiting for could be you. It could be they're waiting to hear from you. Or it could be that they're waiting for everything for the storm to pass before they reach out and start focusing on you again here. I feel like they want to give up. They're really exhausted from fighting this fight. But they've still got some fight left in them, is what I'm seeing. You're not connected, and I feel like that's also what's throwing them off balance. The two of you aren't necessarily connected here, and I can see that this is sort of... it's adding, it's fueling this type of storm that they're going through. They're having a hard time sleeping. Some of them are insomniacs. Some of them overthink and overanalyze. They're having a hard time here going to sleep. They're having a hard time focusing. It's almost this obsessive kind of energy. It's almost like they have to think and they have to overthink, or they have to stress. Knowing that stress is not going to help it, but it just comes natural to them now. There's something here that they keep thinking about. There's something here that they keep going back to with the Nine of Swords energy. They're very restless here. They're not very focused. They're all over the place. They're very frazzled here. It's like they're waiting for something to happen. And they feel powerless. They feel like it's out of reach for them. They feel like, I don't know why it feels like they have more of a reactive kind of energy than a proactive kind of energy to this thing that they're waiting for. They're in their heads a lot. They're in their heads so much here that I feel like whatever storm that they're going through is making it worse. They need to get out of their head here. So notice the dark setting with the Tower and the Nine of Swords. They're not doing too well. If you haven't heard from your DM, maybe it's a good idea to reach out to them just to check in with them. Even if the two of you have had some sort of fight or some sort of conflict. They're going through some things. They're going through some things, and what's concerning is that the weight of whatever it is that they're going through is really weighing them down. I feel like a very heavy energy around your Divine Masculine. It feels like it feels very heavy. They're carrying too much of a load, and the fact that they're not sharing this load with anyone, they're not offloading to anyone here, is what makes it worse, because they feel like they can carry this all on their own. They can't. And they will only get so far before they fall, they collapse here. So, your Divine Masculine here, their energy is, I feel like their peace of mind is definitely threatened here, and I feel like their energy feels very burdened here as well. So is there anything that they want to communicate to you here? Don't stop. I feel like don't give up on them. That's the message. And I feel like they don't want to, they won't stop fighting for this love, or they won't stop fighting this battle that they're currently fighting. And I feel like they want to try and communicate, or they want to try and reach you and tell you that don't give up on them. Don't stop loving them. Don't stop caring here. Or don't stop thinking about them here. Don't stop. There's a way out of this. If the two of you are going through a storm together, don't stop now. Don't give up on them. Not in the middle of this storm. There's a way out. The storm will still. Okay, we've got yes. Your divine masculine here, they're being weighed down by this energy, but I feel like they still think about you. Okay, they still think about you here. They will reach out, they will communicate, or they will respond. It may take them a little bit longer than you want it to, but I do see that there is communication here. Wait, okay. You need to give this a little bit longer because the storm is going to pass. Okay, the storm will pass. The winds will still here is what I'm getting. You just have to wait it out. Wait, it's an uncomfortable situation where the two of you are at. Just wait it out here. It will get better. It will get better here. I mean, look at that. That just echoes on from what I was saying. The situation will improve. Things will get better, though it may not seem like that now, but after every dark night, there is a brighter day. And your divine masculine, they know it. They know it. Sure, sometimes they doubt themselves, or they may even doubt what the two of you have. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's a faith in them that can't be shaken by a storm here. There's, faith in what the two of you have. Okay guys, and this is your message here. So I just want to thank you all for watching and listening. Please show your support by subscribing to this channel, liking or sharing. I will be sharing with you more tarot life messages, so stay tuned. Thanks guys again. Bye for now.